Hello everybody and welcome to another Hypixel Skyblock tutorial guide playthrough video, whatever it's called at this point. Today we're going to be talking about talismans, or talismans? I don't know how to say it, but we will be talking about talismans, and specifically the ones that you can get from shopkeepers. I know this isn't going to be a long video, and in fact most of them come from the same shopkeeper, but it's worth mentioning, and I'm going to do the accessories guide, so basically every accessory that you can get, and every accessory that is available to you that you can unlock or get through collections, or get by doing quests, whatnot, and sometimes maybe even dungeons. So anyway, on to the video. Alright, so first things first is if you go to the left of spawn and you go past Bazaar, you'll see this NPC right here, who is also known as the Adventurer. So the Adventurer sells a few talismans, and these talismans basically do certain abilities, like for example the Zombie Talisman, reduce damage taken from zombies, Skeleton Talisman reduces damage taken from skeletons, and so forth. So you can get these talismans, which are the Zombie Talisman, the Skeleton Talisman, the Village Affinity Talisman, the Mine Affinity Talisman, the Intimidation Talisman, and the Scavenger Talisman. So these are basically the starter talismans that you can get from the shop. Not to say that there are not many starter talismans, but they do have these ones in the shop. So you can get these ones from the Adventurer. So Zombie Talismans reduce the damage taken from zombies by 5%. Skeletons do the same, but with skeletons. Village Affinity increases your speed by 10% while being held in the village. The Mine Affinity Talisman increases your speed by 10 while being held in the coal mine, the gold mine, deep caverns, basically anywhere you can mine or that's meant for mining. Intimidation Talisman, with a level 1 monster, you cannot be hit or you cannot be targeted by level 1 monsters. And the Scavenger Talisman, whenever you kill a mob, they drop coins. So from the Adventurer Talisman, you actually go back to spawn, or if you want to, you can start back at spawn, and if you go into this building with the map on it, you'll see this NPC who is named Elizabeth, who is also known as a community shop. So with this community shop, you can buy a talisman called the Bits Talisman, and basically what it does is whenever you gain bits, it grants a 10% chance to gain double bits. So it actually costs bits to get this talisman. So how you get bits is by using a booster cookie. Now, the only ways you can get a booster cookie is through Bazaar, or you can buy it with Skyblock gems. And to get Skyblock gems, you need real money, but you know, whatever. So you can actually buy it from Bazaar over here under oddities, and you can get booster cookies, and they go up and down in price and whatever you want, or whatever it happens. So if you buy the Bits Talisman from the Bits shop and you buy it for 15,000 bits, it's worth it in my opinion, because it does help with more bits to the point where you can buy all these other things. Since we are here in the Bits shop, or near the community center, or sorry, in the community center, there is another thing here. So if you go under the mayor elections, you can actually go under the mayor elections and see who you want to vote for and stuff. And the reason why I bring this up is because there once was a time where there was a dictator mayor, I believe his name was Dante, and you can get a talisman from him. So the talisman that you could get was the Dante Talisman, which allows you to go into official buildings without a happy mask, and it costs about 1 million coins, but the thing is, it doesn't exist anymore. People can still, not to say that people can't have it, I'm just saying you can't get it anymore. So the only way to get it, or I can see is how you would get it, is to go to the auction house and get a Dante talisman. Now the next talisman is actually related to the Dante Talisman, which is the Blood God Crest. The Blood God Crest is from the Techno Shop, but it no longer exists anymore because the Techno Shop was from this wishing well right here in spawn. So if you go north of spawn past the auction house, it was from this wishing well here. So this wishing well used to be a pig wishing well, or the enchanted pig or whatever it was. but it was made for the YouTuber Technoblade and his uprising for the Dante dictator get out removal, whatever it was. But what that Blood God crest did was take a counter for each mob, while Warren gained 1 strength for each digit on the counter. And it costs about 500,000 coins and 32 enchanted pork. But you could have only gotten it when this pig fountain was here. And the pig fountain was removed a long time ago, but I still think this is worth mentioning in case if your friend has it, or if someone else has the Blood God crest, therefore you don't end up like searching, hey, how do I get this, and rather save the trouble for later. Alright, so that is it in terms of the villager NPC talismans. There are more talismans to come, and there are more talismans to get in quests and in achievements, or in collections, in dungeons, and so forth. There are so many talismans to get, so don't even worry that there's so many that you can fill up your bag easily, very, very easily, and some of them can be upgraded. So without further ado, also another thing is that I will be making more videos on talismans, therefore there will be more instruction of how to get talisman, or if you need help learning more about the talismans, I will show how to get them. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we shall see you guys in the next Hypixel Skyblock tutorial guide playthrough, whatever it is called. Bye!